The Memphis Grizzlies won Game 4 to extend the NBA Finals and take it back to Washington. But can the Grizzlies get another win and keep themselves in the series? This is Season Long Baller with NBA 2K23 player build Jaymont Summerz. Game 5 NBA Finals in DC. Let's ball. Game 5 NBA Finals back in DC after a victory by the Grizzlies in Game 4, and we are just underway. Avdija dribbles into the paint. Looks like he's going to try Adams. He's really got physical there, and left-hand layup, reverse layup worked. Little surprised that went in, especially against Adams. He got physical with Adams and got away with that. Wizards take a 2-0 lead on the Avdija shot in the paint. Morant drives, continuing to work around in the paint area, around the free throw line. Now drives deeper. This is all Morant so far. Finally kicks it out to Brooks. Brooks now gets a screen from Jackson Jr. And Jackson Jr., wow, with the long tip in the paint. Off the miss, it's 2-2. Starting lineup for the Grizzlies, just Morant and Bane at the guards, Brooks and Jackson Jr., who just got that tip at the forwards, and Adams in the middle. Summerz passes over to Gafford. Here comes a double team from Brooks, leaving Avdija wide open. He misses. Jackson Jr. with the rebound up to Morant. Morant drives into the front court. We'll give you the Wizards lineup in just a minute as Morant now hands it on over to Bane. He drives into the paint. It's missed. Avdija with the rebound. Summerz and Beal are your guards. The forwards, well, we've got a change here. Avdija, Summerz takes the three and in and out. Oh, I thought I had that one. Change in the lineup here for the Wizards. At the 4, it is Daniel Gafford, normally the backup center, but he is starting for Kuzma in this game, and we'll talk about that in just a moment as Morant misses a 3. So it is Gafford and Avdija at the forwards and Porzingis in the middle. Summerz drives and will get a one-hand flush there with a little bit of screen help from Porzingis. And the score is now 4-2 in favor of the Wizards with 4:04 to go here in the first quarter. Morant drives into the paint again and scores with the left hand over Summerz. Morant, again, very active, and again, that's no surprise, right? Summerz brings the ball into the front court. It's tied at 4. See if we can get Porzingis the ball here in the post. He's got Jackson Jr. on him. He backs Jackson Jr. down and misses the shot, but will pick up the foul on Jackson, and he will shoot a pair. Gafford's in the lineup instead of Kuzma because Jackson has been kind of pushing Kuzma around in some of the series so far. So I thought, why not put Gafford in at the power forward position? A better rebounder because, you know, the Wizards have had times where they were getting killed on the boards if Porzingis especially didn't get the rebound. But Gafford more physical, good defensive player. Maybe he slows Jackson Jr. down, who had a pretty good Game 4. Porzingis hits both free throws, 3:43 to go here in the first quarter. If you're new to the channel, Season Long Baller, you know that Gafford is not normally in the starting lineup. It is normally Kuzma. You also know we play 6-minute quarters. And when our player build, Jaymont Summerz, comes out of the game, we are out of the game. As Bane drives, Gafford may have affected that shot. You do have 2 shot blockers in the game now for the Wizards. Kind of countering that Adams and Jackson Jr. combo on the back line for the Grizzlies. Oh, I probably should have just posted Porzingis up. He had Bane on him. Over to Gafford, but of course you do. Summerz drives on Morant into the paint and scores. Of course, one of the giveaways there, or one of the things you have to give up with Gafford in the lineup, is you're not going to get the shooting that Kuzma gives you. But maybe you get a little help when Morant does that. And, blocking foul on Porzingis. And Porzingis stand up. Okay, good. You know, again, with an extra shot blocker, maybe that makes life a little bit more difficult for Ja Morant when he comes driving into the lane. And Summerz already out of the game. That was quick. Wow, that first quarter went fast for us, but now, beginning of the second quarter, it's a 15-15 tie. I saw Morant going to the bench, and I didn't realize that Summerz was going to the bench as well. Morant back in the game, and it looks like as right now Kuzma, Jackson Jr. loses Kuzma on the baseline and goes up for the dunk. Lets everybody know he's strong. 17-15 in favor of Memphis here as we are not even 30 seconds into the second quarter here. Looks like both teams, well, not both teams, but it looks like the Grizzlies have their starting lineup in the game. Summerz will drive. Oh, tried to kick it to Beal, who was rolling to the basket, intercepted by Bane. Yeah, Beal wasn't open. Bad pass from me. I'm in no man's land. Who am I guarding here? Bane drives, kicks it over to Morant. Yeah, I guess in doubt, just go to Morant. Morant drives. Oh, Gafford stuffs it hard back into the paint. Deep three from Bane is missed. Rebound to Avdia. Looks like Summerz, Beal, Avdia, Kuzma, and Gafford are your four. Summerz drives to the lane and, high off the glass. Foul on Brooks as he got around Brooks. We were able to get around Brooks on that one, and before Adams could come to help, we got that up to the glass, but Summerz is fouled. And we will shoot a pair. Summerz with 4 in the game so far. Game 1 went the Wizards' way 72-55. The difference in that game, Jaymont Summerz scoring 11 straight points in the fourth quarter to break out a very close game. Whoa, I broke my own rule. I usually shut up when I'm shooting free throws. Okay, I got lucky there. I'm going to shut up this time. Summerz hits both. I got lucky, but I wanted to talk about the 11 straight points that Summerz scored in the fourth quarter. Anyhow, Morant drives now, working on Summerz, into the paint, lays it up. Gafford with another block. Here comes Kuzma. Over to Beal. Now over to Avdia. Back to Beal. Now to Summerz. With Morant on him, Summerz now starts a drive behind the back, into the paint, holds, and scores. Hangs in the lane and scores. You saw Adams come by and swing at it, but he missed. And Summerz has his 8th point of the game, 7th and 8th points of the game. Bane over on the wing gets a screen from Jackson Jr., gets a good look at a 3, misses. Rebound Kuzma. Kuzma to Beal. Beal to Summerz. Summerz in the paint. One hand jam with the left hand. And Summerz has scored again. Beal with the assist. As you see, Adams couldn't quite get to it and happened to get just past Ja Morant. Wizards now up by 4 here with 3:54 to go here in the second quarter as Brooks brings the ball into the front court. Driving on Avdia. He gets around but takes a step back. It's in and out. Rebound to Avdia. Avdia kicks it up to Summerz. Summerz reaches back with the left hand and grabs it out of the air. Manages to score with the left hand layup after leaking out. And now the Wizards are up by 6 on another basket by Summerz on the inside. Morant over to Adams, being guarded by Gafford. Adams continues to dribble. Kicks it over to Brooks, who gives it to Bane. Now Bane gets a screen from Jackson Jr., takes the 3, misses. Rebound to, well, it looked like it was going to be Gafford. Summerz has leaked out again, and another left-hand layup, and Summerz has 14, having now scored, like, what was that? What is that now? 8, 10 straight points for the Wizards. And you see Summerz has only missed one shot, a 3-pointer earlier in the first quarter. Grizzlies will take a timeout. It's 25-17 with just a little bit more than half the second quarter gone by. As I was saying a little bit earlier on those free throws, Summerz had 11 straight points in the fourth quarter. That broke open a tight game and led the Wizards to a 72-55 victory in Game 1. A matter of fact, Summerz by himself with those 11 straight points outscored the Grizzlies in the fourth quarter. That's the half. As Summerz sits down, it's 36-34, Wizards by 2. We will see you in the third quarter. All right, the 1 seed in the West against the 1 seed in the East. Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Wizards will start with a 2-point lead here in the second half, and Morant drives into the teeth of the Wizards defense and now ties the game up. Gafford had a couple of blocks on Morant in the first half, but Gafford nor Porzingis was there to help this time, and Morant ties the game at 36. Both teams going with their starting lineups for this game. For the Wizards, that's Summerz and Beal at the guards, Avdia and Gafford at the forwards, as Summerz runs pick and roll with Porzingis, passes it to Porzingis. Porzingis misses, gets his own rebound, and then scores. Puts the Wizards back up by 2. For the Grizzlies, it is Morant and Bane at the guards, Brooks and Jackson Jr. at the forwards, and Adams is the man in the middle. Here comes Jackson Jr. setting the screen. Morant kicks it, right past Gafford's hands into Jackson Jr. He flushes, and we're tied at 38 with 5:08 to go here in the third quarter. Summerz working up top. Here comes Porzingis with the screen. Summerz drives, kicks it to Porzingis. Short little jumper in lane, and he scores. And that's Summerz' first assist in the game, believe it or not. All right, Morant continues to dribble around in the front court here. Jackson Jr. posting up against Gafford. He kicks it over to Jackson Jr. He kicks it back to Morant. Morant tried to throw the lob to Adams. I don't think Adams got that message there. Porzingis with the interception. Summerz takes the 3 and nails it. Summerz with 17 and pushes the lead to 5. 43-38 here in Game 5. Remember, Grizzlies must win to get it back to Memphis for Game 6 and to extend the series. Morant hits Brooks off the curl. Brooks takes the 3, misses. Summerz with the rebound. We'll push. Get around Adams, driving into the paint. Kick it over on the baseline to Porzingis. He misses. Rebound to Brooks. I thought Porzingis had a good look there. Whoa, Porzingis is only 2 out of 7 in this game. Morant gets a hard screen from Jackson Jr. Kicks it in the corner to Bane. Bane misses. Rebound Gafford. He kicks it up to Summerz. Summerz drives. Or pushes into the front court. See if we can go pick and fade this time. No, we'll go pick and roll with Porzingis. Morant plays it well. Summerz takes the 3 over Morant. Misses. Rebound Adams. Lead remains 5 for the Wizards. Brooks into the front court. Working against Avdia. Brooks goes behind the back. Now gets a screen from Jackson Jr. Takes the 3. In and out again. Porzingis with another rebound. Looks like the Wizards. I was just about to say the Wizards seem like they're doing a much better job as Summerz drives, hangs in the air off the pump fake, and scores on Morant. I was just about to say it feels like the Wizards are doing a much better job on the glass this game, and it didn't feel like the Grizzlies have had as many second chance opportunities. Oh my gosh. Of course, while I'm talking, Morant reminds me that he's still Ja Morant. Scores his 6th point of the game with the flush in the paint while I was talking about rebounds. We'll go pick and fade with my man Bradley Beal. Summerz kicks it back to Beal. Beal comes right down the lane and finger rolls. And that gives the Wizards a 7-point lead. Morant into the front court. The Grizzlies will take a timeout with 2.5 left to go here in the third quarter. Wizards up by 7, 47-40. Game 2 went 77-65 in favor of the Wizards. Porzingis going 16 and 8. Summerz had a double-double, going 10 points and 10 assists in that game. Game 3 went the Wizards' way, 71-68 in Memphis. 3-point play from Jaymont Summerz with 15 seconds to go was the key play in that game. Now we have only 27 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Summerz took a quick break. Morris at the 1. Summerz is over at the 2. Morris is guarding right now Jones. Morris, Summerz, Barton, Kuzma, and Porzingis are your 5, as it looks like Jones is trying to hold for a final shot, but there is about a 2-second shot difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones will take a step back with with Porzingis crowding his space, and that is how the third quarter will end, with the Wizards on a 7-point lead here, 57-50, and a 3-1 lead in the series. We will see if they can hold on and Jaymont Summerz get a chip. We'll see. As Summerz right there, you see with that pump fake score he made there. Game 4 went the Grizzlies' way, 93-80, with Ja Morant and Brandon Clark combining for 44 points. Yeah, scoring 22 apiece. And that was enough, along with Jaren Jackson adding a couple key baskets in the third quarter. That was enough to give the Grizzlies a 13-point win, as you see the assist of the game, Avdia to Summerz on that leak out. So that sets the stage right now. 57-50 is your score here entering the fourth quarter, Wizards-Grizzlies. And we will start with Summerz bringing the ball into the front court. Kuzma had triggered it in off the baseline. Summerz and Beal are your guards, along with Avdia and Kuzma are the forwards. Summerz kicks it out to Beal for the three, and he nails it. That pick and pop worked really well in Game 5 of the Cleveland series in the Eastern Conference Finals, which the Wizards won 4-1. Beal with the three, that looks good. Jackson Jr. posting up against Kuzma. Pump fakes. Kuzma played good defense on that one. Hasn't been the case in a lot of the series. This is the more familiar Wizards starting lineup. Morant, pump fakes, back over to Bane. Bane takes the three, misses, rebound to Kuzma. I couldn't tell if Kuzma or Adams had got that. Whoa, was that a backcourt? Wow, 40 rebounds so far for the Wizards in this game. Summerz gets a screen from Kuzma, kicks it in the corner to Avdia. It is the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant, Bane as Porzingis takes the baseline corner three, misses, rebound to Adams. Bane, Morant, Brooks, Jackson Jr., and Adams are your five for the Grizzlies. As you see, Porzingis is 2 out of 8, but he does have 7 rebounds in this game. Morant takes the fading to the left three and nails it. Cuts the lead to 7 with 4:42 to go here in the fourth quarter. Summerz brings the ball into the front court. If you're new to the channel, thank you for sticking with us throughout the entire game here. We'll go pick and pop again to Beal, and he misses this time. Not going to have that magic that we had in Game 5 of the Cleveland game. Brooks takes a step back on the baseline. He misses. Rebound to Kuzma. Kicks it to Summerz. Summerz back to Kuzma. Back to Summerz. We'll go screen and roll with Kuzma. Now Kuzma slip screens. We'll go screen and roll with Beal. Summerz tried to go with the left-hand layup over Morant. Missed. Yeah, Beal was a little slow on that roll that time. Maybe Beal was thinking he was going to fade instead of roll. Morant up top dribbling. Summerz cuts off the screen this time, but made a mistake on the drive there. Let's see. They showed it before I made my mistake. Morant will go up with the highlight dunk with the one hand, right-handed dunk. And now cuts the lead down to 5. Wizards up 60-55. Summerz into the front court. Summerz with 19 and 3 at the moment. Here comes Porzingis with the screen and roll. Summerz takes the deep three over Morant and... Wait a minute now. I don't think I missed it that badly. Okay, I missed, but I don't think I missed it that badly. Didn't even touch anything. Morant was there, but that bad? All right, Kuzma will sit down, and we will go with the starting lineup that we have seen in Game 5 here. Gafford starting at the 4. So now you have both teams with their starting lineups in this particular game. Morant drives against Summerz, comes across the paint, looked like he lost possession, I think. Did he? Regardless, if he lost possession, he recovered, banked it high with the left hand off the glass, and that closes the lead to 3, 60-57 here in the fourth quarter. The Grizzlies are in striking distance, and when you have Ja Morant, a close game can always go your way. So we will see how this plays out. 3:15 to go here in the fourth quarter, 60-57. Now remember, we're talking about closing. Summerz did have the key three-point play in Game 3, and that was probably the play that has changed this entire series. That game was close, and if the Grizzlies had gotten that one, Game 3 would have been 2-1 with the Grizzlies still at home for Game 4. Summerz dribbling up top. We'll go with Gafford on the screen this time. Morant fights a little bit through it. Summerz over to Gafford. He was going with that long sweeping left-hand layup, but gets fouled. And I think that one was on Morant. Adams had come over as well. Gafford on the line to shoot 2 as we are just past the halfway point here in the fourth quarter, Game 5 of the NBA Finals. This is Season Long Baller, and happy to have you with us, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. And of course, as you know, we have mirrored the entire Washington Wizards schedule all season long, And now we are mirroring the actual NBA Finals. So Game 5 of the real finals between the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets, of course, is tonight. All right, Gafford hits both free throws. And again, Morant losing me at the top. Summerz with 19. You see Morant is warmed up and now has 15 on 7 out of 11 shooting and has closed the lead down to 3. Summerz dribbling up top, gets a screen from Gafford. Morant fights through that screen. Good defense by Morant. Summerz missed. Oh, Gafford got the offensive rebound but dribbled out of bounds. Or did he step out of bounds? He might have stepped out of bounds. Here comes Morris coming into the game, and Summerz will sit down. Why am I sitting? Oh, wait a minute. Now it's 2:29 to go in the fourth quarter. Summerz is right back in the game. I guess, was that to just give me a breather? Jones is in the game as well for the Grizzlies, and Morant. Okay, I was going to say Morant's not in the game. All right, Adams misses a layup there. Rebound to Kuzma, up to Summerz. Summerz drives and gets the shot blocked by Clark. Of course, I haven't had a transition take foul this entire game, and now it's just a great opportunity to have a transition take foul. 2:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Grizzlies only down by 3, and I have just given them a point. Yep, just giving them a point as Jones hits the free throw. He wasn't going to miss that anyway. Bain comes into the game, and why is Morant sitting down? And did we just sit down? 2:14 to go here in the fourth quarter. 2-point lead for the Wizards. Barton triggering from the side. Why is Barton in the game? Over to Beal. Over to Morris. Wizards with a pretty small lineup here. Summerz dribbling up top against Jones. Drives baseline now. Left hand push shot. Right hand push shot, I'm sorry. And it drops. Wizards by 4. Grizzlies will take a timeout with exactly 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Honestly, I don't want to question the other team's strategy, but I would put Morant back on me. Summerz, when he scored those 11 straight points in Game 1, they came at the expense of Tyus Jones. So I really don't think you should have Morant not guarding Summerz here. Oh, tied game with 1:45 to go. What happened? Summerz, I guess, back out of the game. We are in a tie game, 1:45 to go. Morris running the 1, along with Summerz, Barton, Kuzma, and Porzingis are your 5 on the floor right now. Pretty odd lineup here. Morris drives, kicks it back to Porzingis. Porzingis with the step back with like 3 Grizzlies around him. Rebound to Tillman as both teams have some odd lineups in right now. Jones dribbles, gives it over to Morant. Tie game here in Game 5. Morant with plenty of space for the 3 and misses. Wow. Very lucky there. That's probably one of the better 3-point looks that Morant has had. Summerz takes the 3 and nails it. Where Morant missed it, Summerz hits. It's a 3-point lead with 1:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. That's one of the better looks Morant has had from the 3-point line in this game. Morant working against Morris. Summerz guarding Jones. Gets a screen from Clark. Hands it off to Clark, and Clark gets the dunk in there before Porzingis could close. Yeah, I can see why Clark is in the game because Clark has been doing well. Summerz now waits. 52 to go in the game. We'll go screen and roll with Porzingis. Porzingis slip screen. Summerz comes back on the screen from Porzingis. Takes the 3 with Jones behind him. It's a deep 3. Nails it. Nails it. 4-point lead now for the Wizards with 43 seconds exactly left in the game. Summerz with 27 and 3. Back-to-back threes providing the difference right now in the game. Morant against Morris. Kicks it over to Jones. Jones in the corner to Brooks. Brooks gets the screen from Clark. Brooks takes the quick shot, misses. Rebound Porzingis, and he will be fouled with 28.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Could you sniff a ring? Can you sniff a ring right now for the Wizards? Summerz and Porzingis, which has been the deadly Wizards combo all season, providing the big play there. Porzingis set the screen and then went slip screen, but then came back up and set the screen. Summerz ran Jones into the screen and hit a deep 3, and that is the difference right now. Porzingis hits the first of 2. Lead now 5 with 28.5 to go as Clark and Tillman and Jones all sit down. Morant and Bain in the game, along with Jones Jr. and Adams. Jackson Jr. and Adams back in the game. Porzingis with the second of 2. It's good. Lead is now 6. Grizzlies will take their final timeout. It is 72-66. Summerz with back-to-back threes in the clutch with under 55 seconds to go in the game. That could be a championship dagger 3, right? A ring dagger 3? Can I call it that? All right, we'll see. Grizzlies are not dead yet. We know Morant can hit a 3, and definitely Desmond Bane can hit 3s. It's not over yet. Wizards in the bonus. It's 72-66. They move the ball into the front court. Brooks triggers from the side. Over to Morant. Morant dribbles up top, working against Morris. Gets a screen from Jackson Jr. Dribbles into the lane, lays it up. It's good. Cuts the lead to 4. Wizards take a timeout. Their final timeout. 23.1 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. So now, are the Grizzlies going to keep playing the free throw and lay it up game, or are they going to try to take a 3 here at some point? They are still down by 4 with the Wizards with possession of the ball. All right, let's see what what unit the Wizards are bringing out. I mean, is Summerz even in the game? I think we have to ask that question at times. All right, ball advancing to the front court. It looks like Summerz is in the game along with Morris. Kuzma triggering from the side, throws it into Morris. Morant immediately fouls, so we know that the Grizzlies are still in the foul game right now. 22.4 seconds to go. 4-point lead for the Wizards. Morris now shooting a pair. As you know, in real life, Monte Morris was the starting point guard for the for the Wizards. Morris is the first of 2. Lead back to 5, 73-68. Morris with the second of 2. And did you actually see Monte Morris in the reel? He was at the, was he at game 4 or game 3 of the actual NBA Finals and gave a what's up to Joker, former teammates? Morant drives the ball quickly into the front court, steps back, takes a long, difficult fadeaway 3, misses. It bounces over the backboard. Possession Wizards lead at 6. 13.7 seconds to go. Wizards up by 6 as it looks like Barton will be sitting down. Avdia back in the game. Porzingis will trigger from the corner here. And Summerz, as after Porzingis gets the ball into the front court to Summerz. I thought the Grizzlies would be in a full court press mode there. Summerz with a pair of free throws with 12.9 to go here in the fourth quarter. Oh! Okay. Whew. At least that just a little bit early, but got it in there. Lead now 7 with 12.9 to go. Summerz with a second free throw coming. I'm not ready to say the fat lady is singing, but is she warming up her pipes? 75-68, 12.9 to go. Summerz hits the second of 2. It is now an 8-point lead with 12.9 to go. I think the Grizzlies may be conceding it as Morant's not on the floor now. And was that Clark or Williams that took the deep 3? He misses. Rebound to Gafford. Summerz will bring the ball into the front court. That's it. We've got a ring. Jaymont Summerz in his rookie year gets a ring. Wizards with the ring. 76-68 is your final score. Series to the Wizards. That's right, 4 games to 1. As you see Porzingis and Kuzma celebrating it. Yeah, champions. I don't think the real Wizards have been champions since 79. As you see Unseld Jr. shaking the hands of the Grizzlies who put up a fight. And again, I think containing Morant and having Morris guard Morant at times, as Beal celebrates with the crowd, was the difference in the series. I think that helped slow down Morant. Oh, look at the celebration there from the Wizards bench. Johnny Davis back in the back there. You see Kispert Davis along with Taj Gibson. Davis played a lot earlier in the season, but did not play. Donnell Wright there as well. Did not play in the second half of the season that much off the bench.
One team has emerged victorious. The NBA champions. Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien trophy, and I believe this suitcase are yours.
Congratulations to Jaymont Summerz and the Washington Wizards. Let's hold that trophy, guys.
You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
RIP to Bill Russell. And we pick up NBA Finals MVP for Jaymont Summerz, our NBA 2K23 player build. And look at the highlights from this game. Summerz was the most important player in this game, having a double-double in Game 2, the 11 straight points in Game 1, the 3-point play in Game 3. And of course, the back-to-back threes and 29 points here in Game 5. NBA championship for the Wizards. That's going to do it for Season Long Baller. We are done for the season. You probably saw the slide at halftime with the halftime stats. With the halftime slide saying what we will be doing in the offseason. We'll keep doing the podcast in June, taking all of July off. And then we'll start talking to you about NBA 2K24 in August. That's it for Season Long Baller. Thank you for watching. Peace.